Did you grow up in Canada? Were you alive in the 90s? Did you love YTV? Fuck yeah, you did! For the first time ever on our program, we show you our long-lost episode with Student Body stars Jessica Goldapple and Victoria Sanchez. So sit back, strap in as we entertain the crap out of you on You, Me, and YTV, starting now.
Flash, have you seen Mags?
Nope. Anything I can do for you?
No, I really need to talk to Mags.
I can be Mags.
Chris, you are not wearing those pants to your uncle's funeral. Too creepy. I'd rather talk to Flash.
Okay, I'm here with the beautiful ladies of Student Bodies. My goodness, it's a good day in the world. Well, we had our one-on-one talks and stuff like that, but there's more to say, isn't there? Now, Victoria, you just said something off camera that if you don't say something on camera,
You were asking,
okay.
You were talking about how our characters changed drastically from the beginning to the second season or whatever. And Grace started off not having an accent, and then she had a total Latina accent. Another episode, and then the accent disappeared.
Not the student voice, Mags. The new student bodies.
But don't worry, guys. I will come up with something.
And everyone thought that was really funny. But that also happened because we had different directors, okay? And no matter how much you wanted to tell the new director that the character didn't have an accent, it wasn't always up to you.
Gracias. Bueno, pues, hasta luego. Yes.
Was that a local call?
But yeah, I wish I could remember I wish I could remember that famous line.
I think you said something like, I know it will, and you smushed a piece of cake.
I know it will,
yeah,
and dulce de leche or something.
There has to be something we can do together to like us. I know there is. I better go wash up.
So that was one of the ongoing jokes about the characters switching. And my bangs were hilarious. And our costumes. Plastic green pants with leopard print shirt and a zebra top on top of that. I think I had it. Who had it worse? I had it worse. No, well, Katie had it pretty bad too.
Well, Katie's character was supposed to be
The fashion.
like a eccentric girl who made her own clothes.
Yeah. Grace wasn't. So why did I have plastic
But you
pants?
really...
And
we all had acid wash colored jeans.
Yeah.
All of us.
Young Victor is looking positively sassy in this non-designer ensemble. His sneakers are made from recycled tires. His jeans are last year's style. His t-shirt is 100% synthetic fiber. And his underwear are so very,
Itchy. Very, very itchy.
Did I ever tell you that time when I walked into a little store on Saint Laurent or somewhere around here in the
Yeah, and
Milan?
you saw all of our clothes.
And I saw all of our costumes in this vintage vintage store. Like,
Because after the show would be over, they would give them...
yeah,
to
so I saw,
thrift
I'm going through the clothes and I'm like, I recognize these plastic pants. And then I see the tag and it says Grace and it says Flash. And yeah, it was
I will say, I still have my leather jacket
you had some of the cooler clothes.
and the fedora from the film noir episode.
I told you before, Flatfoot. I didn't do it.
I wish I would have gotten to do the film noir episode.
Well, the vampire episode.
and the vampire episode.
So and the vampire leather corset I wore.
You still have it?
Yeah, and we should tell the story about when we did Satan's School for Girls.
Shannon Doherty, Kate Jackson, Satan's School for Girls.
It's Aaron Spelling.
Yeah,
TV
almost
movie.
every with Shannon Doherty and I think a lot of people, a lot of Montreal actors were in that.
Well, then there was also Taraji Henson, who's an
from
total
Empire,
celebrity
she was
now.
in that, and Shannon Doherty
And
Julie Benz.
Julie Benz from Dexter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that was as they were all starting out, so it was pretty kind of fun. But we played like goth chicks, and I couldn't be any further from a goth chick.
If I ever catch you in here again, I'm gonna call the cops.
I'm sorry, I should have asked your permission before I came
Yeah, you're damn right.
And we were like, she was the lead goth chick, and she was sort of the red herring in the story. You thought it was her, but it wasn't. And we all got done up in the sort of kind of goth all black eye makeup, kind of vibe. They didn't dye my hair or anything. I still had blonde
And you
hair.
tell the story about when I took you, because I said
To
you
the club,
okay.
So Victoria's always had like more of a, you've like been in touch with that world a little bit more.
Yeah.
And I was like, I definitely had a more sheltered upbringing, and you were always like kind of the girl leading me by the hand.
Leading you by the hand, getting you into trouble. Oh my God.
Yeah, do you want to date her or something?
Hey, just let me know. I'll try anything once.
She was like, we'll go to a goth bar and we'll hang out with them and we'll do the research. So I put on the leather corset that I wore in the Student Bodies Vampire episode. And I'm all like, trying to fit in. And she's like, so this is the way it is. And just whatever you do, don't say we're here actors researching a TV show. So we're there dancing for about half an hour. And we go into the bathroom. And I come out of the stall and there's a goth chick standing there. And she goes, I like your corset. And I went, thanks, I got it in the TV show that I worked on. It's a costume. and I come out, Jessica. It took me 20 minutes. And she's like,
Look, I don't know what your trip is, and I really don't give a rat's ass. But starting right now, you better leave me and my friends alone. Or what?
so that was me being lame. But
we had a blast.
but
Remember our
so
hand
Victoria
movement?
and I, when we go out for fun, to drinks and stuff, we'd always
used to.
So we'd always do the same. We'd have our like arms around each other and always be like
The minute,
arm in the air.
Yeah, the minute you knew we were tipsy was because there was an arm up there. Jessica!
And in Satan School for Girls, they had a like a really wide shot, right, of us stumbling up our dorm room steps, and we managed to fit it in. We stumbled up the stairs and we did one of these, and it made it into the final cut.
And we were singing, I know by your outfit that you are a cowboy. That's from Night on Earth. I don't know what we thought that was. Yeah, Roberto Benigni. We thought it was really funny. So.
Nobody knows what we're saying right now.
That's what we would do to get
the precious memories.
That's what we would do to get into character, to feel drunk, because we were supposed to be drunk coming out of that scene. Anyway, that was
it wasn't
fun.
a stretch. I think Victoria might have still been drunk.
Those were the days. Oh, the good old days. And it was for once a movie where there was in Montreal where there was a big cast of women, of girls, which is so rare. That's one of the things in Montreal is just there's so many male roles in the things that come here. But Satan School for Girls, we had like all the girls in Montreal were working on the,
which was
on the
fun.
show, which was great. Yeah.
What was your favorite Student Bodies moment together, I guess?
Together, they were all fun together. Being in the dressing room, it was like we were reliving high school being there. Because we were shooting in this high school, and I mean, you'd hear the bell ring for lunch, and I found that we'd suddenly become like, you know, high school students again with all the gossip and all the drama behind the scenes. To me, those were really good moments. But in terms of episodes, we laughed at ourselves a lot. We had to laugh at ourselves a lot because there was some pretty ridiculous. The fashion show.
Oh my God.
Forget it, I can't fix this thing.
It's Grace. And she's wearing, well, it's red, and it kind of looks like a lampshade. Oh, it is a lampshade.
What about
I was
the
wearing a
Halloween
lampshade.
episode, where we all had like, I had a French maid costume on for some reason, which, you know, I get it.
Oh
but
my God, I was dressed
I
up.
don't get it for my character.
I was a Statue of Liberty.
You were the Statue of Liberty.
And when you have to, you know those moments where you have to dance, like to no music?
To no music. So
And
yeah,
you're
so for people who
dancing.
don't know, they put a click track on when there's a dance scene so that, I don't know, so you can get some kind of rhythm, but they don't know the song yet. So you're dancing to like click, 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 click. Click,
But you have
click,
to act like
click.
you're having really fun and talking over the top as if the music is really loud. And
Right.
I used to hate those scenes.
Right. I think anytime, also like when it was, they'd split up the boys and girls, and anytime the girls got to do something together, it was fun.
Yeah.
Were you in the Snow Day episode?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
That was actually one of my favorite episodes
That was
for
a
some
fun
weird
episode.
reason. I don't know
We got to
why.
work
That was,
together.
it was.
I got to rollerblade down the hallway.
Oh, yeah.
No, Flash, let go. Make me. What are you guys doing? We can hear you from the kitchen. What does it look like, Red? I'm trying to learn how to skate. Well, here, let me show you how. What? No!
She pushed me down the hallway on
I remember
rollerblades.
that.
Was fun.
I'm really grateful for the time we had in Student Bodies. It's some of the best memories ever, and we were really lucky
We were really
to
lucky
to have that experience.
Yeah, and we had such awesome producers and writers
Crew.
who showed us everything and let us in on everything and included us.
Yeah.
And having worked on sets here in Canada that had American bosses and stuff, it's not the same. Oh, one of the things I want to say for sure about our crew is that like which isn't the same in LA sets, is that we would all sit together at lunch. Like you'd sit with the gaffer, and you'd sit with the extras, you would sit with the sound guy, the drivers. Yeah. We were all friends. There was no difference.
There was
a
lot
no
of love
separation.
going around.
And
that
it's not. I don't even know how it is now.
Genuine.
If it's like that now, but in the States, it's not like that.
So, what's the problem? It's Cody, isn't it? How'd you know? Vasquez? What don't I know? Go on.
I think out of the whole group, I'm the closest to Jessica. Not that I didn't like anyone any less. Love Katie. I just don't. When you become a mother and real life takes over, it's so hard to find time to get together. But we managed. We pulled it off until she moved to Los Angeles. But then when I go there, I go see her. When she comes here, I see her.
I think he still has this thing for Emily.
So forget about him.
Did you know he still has a drawer full of her stuff in his bedroom?
Pathetic. You can do better.
They broke up a long time ago. He should be over her by now.
Absolutely right.
On the other hand, maybe I'm overreacting.
No, not really.
I mean, it was his first serious relationship. You don't just forget about that overnight.
Yeah,
He's a sensitive guy, you know. He's been through a lot lately.
True. However,
Maybe I should just give him some more time. Don't you think?
I'm Victoria Sanchez.
And I'm Jessica Goldapple, and you're watching You, Me, and YTV.
And thank you, Ryan.
Thanks, Ryan.
Check out more episodes of You, Me, and YTV on Facebook and YouTube. Sweet one-of-a-kind interviews with PJ Fresh Bill, PJ Paul, Tarzan Dan, the cast of Student Bodies, the voice acting cast of Sailor Moon, and much, much more. Exclusively on You, Me, and YTV. Season 2.